Right, guys, we've been very busy, been all over the world, following Strongman, focusing on the sport that we love, and we missed all the banter between Eddie Hall and Hafthor Bjornsson. I watched it earlier this week, and I was like, I've got to show Auntie Liz this, just to see her reaction to it. So I've just shown Liz the Thor Bjornsson and Eddie Hall videos, the back and forth between the two. So for those that don't know, they are having a boxing match. If you don't know that, most people watching will know that. Unfortunately, it got cancelled due to Eddie tearing his bicep. It's been rescheduled, and I think the interest seemed to die down a little bit. Now it started picking up. It looks like it's set for March time. And Eddie Hall, he decided to put this bet towards Hafthor of $100,000 the loser has to give to charity.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Fair enough, great stuff. Hafthor responds saying, all right, Eddie, that 100 grand's fine, but how about we, rather than the loser pays 100 grand, how about we both pay 200 grand each, regardless of who wins? Lovely counter offer, fair play, you know, good to see they're trying to make something other than just this about them. They're doing something good for charity as well. That's good to see.
Or is it one-upmanship?
Well, that's when it begins. I think leave it there. It's a good thing. Then we start getting more counter offers. Eddie Hall's like, sod 400 grand. Let's put $1 million each. The loser has to pay $1 million to charity. Then it's back to Thor, and Thor decides £1 million is irresponsible. But how about we go the Jake Paul route? And
is that what Jake Paul does?
Yeah, Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley had a bet that the loser would get a tattoo.
Okay.
So Hafthor says the loser has to get the opposing name tattooed on them. So World's Strongest Man, Eddie Hall, or World's Strongest Man, Hafthor Julius Bjornsson.
Now, straight away, my response to that was, that's a bigger tattoo. If Eddie loses, he's got to get a much bigger tattoo than Thor.
So you think it's worse for Eddie?
Yeah.
So where it stands now is we have $400,000 on the line for charity, plus the loser gets the tattoo of the other one, I'm guessing wherever they want to choose on their body.
What Eddie said on your ass.
So
I think it's the perfect.
I think the perfect place for both of them. So loser should get the tattoo of the opposing name on the
bum cheek.
How do you feel about this? You just watched it, because
I think it's funny.
It is funny. They obviously dislike each other, but it's quite funny. And watching Eddie, he's always quite comical with it.
Yeah, Eddie is funny. We know them both personally, don't we? So, which I think makes it a bit funnier because they are complete polar opposites.
You can see like Thor is there focused, a bit more thoughtful about what he's going to respond with.
Eddie's like, I think with my heart, and he just gets his phone out and he'll say.
But what I wanted to ask you is, as a wife of an athlete, how are their wives feeling about this?
I will ask Alex, but I would bang their heads together if it was you. I would. The £1 million. So Eddie said that, you know, I can't remember. Did he call Thor a shithouse? I can't remember.
Sounds about right.
Turning down the $1 million offer. And now I think $1 million is a lot, even if you're a multimillionaire. Say you've got 10 million in the bank. That's 10% of your wealth to get. It's still a lot. I get it. I get the whole.
I wish we could afford to give $1 million away.
Yeah, I would love to afford. And, you know, you don't know someone's personal financial situation, even though you might know, or you might think you know what they've got. You don't know their outgoings. There's many factors to that. So I don't blame Thor for turning down $1 million. I would prefer to go the tattoo route. I'd get a tattoo on my ass for a bet. If it was something I was quite confident.
We're going to have to remember this.
No, because I would never show the proof, so it wouldn't matter. But yeah, I think if I was a wife, I'd be. I mean, I know how Alex feels about the whole boxing thing because she said it's even harder than
Strongman
when he was a strongman. Yeah, because you know.
It must be tough. Like going into Strongman, I know it's tough for you, but actually knowing your partner's going to go in the ring and they're trying to hurt each other.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough for I think the people watching. I hope it happens because you know it's been delayed. We need to make this fight happen ASAP now. It's set for March. Let's hope they get this done and dusted. Shake hands at the end of it. 400 grand to charity, and we want to see this tattoo.
And I really want, I hope that whoever has to get the tattoo, I hope the other person goes along with them to get it done. That's the only way, isn't it? I just
think we need proof to see that it happens.
Yeah, and it would be a fun video, I think.
It will be. Guys, let us know your thoughts on the Eddie versus Thor. Do you think what they're doing for charity is good? Do you think the tattoo bet is appropriate for these two? And do you think they're ever going to get along? I can't see it. I'd love to see them shake hands at the end of this and say, you know, the best man won.
Just fine. It would be nice to see. It would be nice to see them getting along and shaking hands.
Anyway, I just had to show Auntie Liz that. I hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. While you're here, guys, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my awesome strength content.